A lot of the reason why people get stuck in victim consciousness or victim mode is because, well, they've been victimized, probably time and time again. And so the idea of getting unstuck from an experience that they're currently still experiencing sounds impossible from their point of view, from the perspective of someone entrenched in victim mode. They are the victim. They have the right to be angry. And from that perspective, they do have the right to be angry. But what they're not realizing, or what you might not be realizing if you identify as a victim, is that the victim doesn't victor. It's actually a paradox. To have victory, you have to leave the victim seat. You don't up level from the level of the victim, And so all of this sounds really counterintuitive and really confusing, and it takes a drastic awakening or a serious look in the mirror or a deep healing session to unlock the parts of you that are responsible for your own suffering. It's not comfortable. And just to be clear, there is a difference between the victim who's in victim consciousness and the victim who's in a victimized spot because of the vulnerabilities that they possess, whether it's being a child or an animal or an elderly person or a disabled person. So those situations, this might not pertain to. This pertains more to somebody who feels like a victim at work when they could quit their job and get a different job, or a victim within their family when they could set boundaries and demand that they be treated with respect. A lot of the times the person with victim consciousness is somebody who has already self-betrayed or self-abandoned, and so their external experience is just mirroring back to them how they treat themselves until they can wake up to how they've been treating themselves. But when we point the finger and we blame other people for treating us a certain way and we play victim, then nothing changes. So nothing changes if nothing changes. Really, it's about integrating lessons and transcending a former level of reality versus letting that level of reality become your dominant type of reality experience, because then you're consenting to it. So it's unconscious consent, but it still is consent nonetheless.